YouTube? I'm Jack with Cybertronz Elite, also known as Drunken Jack, because I like to drink when I do my reviews. And behind the camera is
Star Wars Adam.
Star Wars Adam, right? He's my cameraman for tonight. We're gonna take a look at MP-27 Masterpiece Ironhide. He is the Nissan Cherry Vanette, as you can see here in the picture. This is just a classic Masterpiece box that Takara has done. We look at the back here. You got him in his van mode. You got him holding all his different accessories here. You have all the accessories laid out here. You got him over here with Bumblebee and MP-10, and then sitting inside MP-10's trailer. So we're going to crack that guy open, which I already have. But we're going to open him up. But before we do that, I want to take a look at the coin that came along if you ordered it with the coin. Again, nice Masterpiece style coin here. Obviously, that's the front of Ironhide there. That is the back if he has his backpack on. Or jetpack, I should say. Because the episode where all of a sudden the Autobots forgot how to fly, they needed jetpacks. So, open this up. You can see the nice coin here. Excuse me, Transformers Masterpiece, or Transformers Ironhide. And a real nice looking coin. I'm a big collector of these coins. I love them. I don't have all of them, but I got into a lot of them late. This is a real nice looking coin here, so I appreciate that. And anytime I can get the coin, I'll get them. So let's toss that to the side. And let's crack this puppy open. So inside the box, we're going to get the instruction booklet. We're also going to get the little collector's card here. And then also right over here, and I never open my instructions. I always leave them in the package just because I'm just that way. But we get this little piece here, which is looks like, yeah, it's a Triceratops bone where he looked and noticed the dinosaurs make the Dinobots in that one episode. And that fits in his actual windshield. But again, like I said, I never open them, so I'm not going to use that. But it would go right into his windshield there. So, instructions there. Toss it off to the side. And here we go. Let's turn this thing open. Opening this up. Let's take out, first of all, Ironhide. And then we should take all his accessories out as well. Got his little gun there. This other one that fits onto him. Missile that goes onto it. His two blasters. This, which essentially should be the back of his van here that opens up. That's what this is supposed to be. And then here we have, and then of course, there's the top on it. I should have remembered, but whatever. This is going to be his little backpack, or jetpack, I should say. And these are his little flames that come out. So just connect those at the bottom here. Pops in there. Pops in there, and now you have a backpack, jetpack. Even works for beer, nice. Let's put this off right here. These are little accessories that can go onto his fists in robot mode. Extra hands for that one episode where he's like, where he's kind of using the forces.
He's going in for Palpatine.
Yeah, that's right, Palpatine. His extra face where he's like, "Oh man, try no kill me."
You want to hold that out so I can zoom in on it?
Oh, my bad.
There
where he's like, "No, don't kill me, man." Yeah, so that's that face. He's got his little radio dish. He's like, "Doo doo doo doo, there's the beer," and then I just take a drink. All right. And then these little hands. And this one he was shooting. I think that one episode where they're trapped in the ocean with the fire going around. It's him and Wheeljack, or maybe it was Jazz, I can't remember, that are shooting like ice or whatever, CO2, a fire extinguisher to throw out the flames, if I remember correctly. And I probably don't, but whatever. So anyways, these are all the accessories that go in, and all this stuff does fit in here. I'm not going to say that I remember how, because I really haven't done this, but I know they fit in there. So if we like get all this stuff and put it in here, it fits. Okay, it really does. Now, I'm pretty sure if you look at the box here, I know I saw it. Alright, I guess I'm a liar. It doesn't show it on the box, but whatever. It fits in there. I know it does because I just know it does, but whatever. We're just gonna, it fits, see? We'll put this off to the side for right now and just focus on the vehicle itself. So, my thoughts. Very nice. I do like the vehicle form. It rolls really well. Now this one here is actually Star Wars Adams. His seems to roll really well. Mine, for some reason, like one of the wheels is kind of off to where when it rolls, like the wheel just kind of like glides. It doesn't really roll. So Adams is actually pretty good. But very G1 accurate. I like it. I love the color. It's a nice cherry red color on here. This should have probably been black instead of the dark gray, like the gunmetal gray, in my opinion. But you know what? Hey, they're not here to please me. Looking at the front, the windshields, again, all the windows, I don't know why they went with this blue color. In the cartoon, maybe they were, but I thought they were more of a clear. And a lot of times you would see them look blue, but that's probably just the sky reflecting off of the windshields and the windows themselves making them look blue. So, a really good alt mode, I think. I think his road mode, or I'm sorry, his van mode is really nice. Going underneath, obviously you can see the legs here. So, yeah, can you tell it's a robot underneath? You can, but you know what? Hey, no big deal. We all know it's a transformer. We all know it's going to turn into a robot. Nice Autobot logo up here in the front right here. And these accessories can fit up here. So let's start off with this one here. That just goes. And Adam, I don't know if you've done this before with yours or not.
Nope.
But that fits right into there.
This will be the first time mine's had any accessories on them.
Well, these are my accessories. This is Adam's bot. So, you can see it fits right into Adam's bot. I didn't say his butt. I said his bot. So, pop that off. That fits in there. This piece you can just put. No, that doesn't go in
No,
there.
that's made for the trailer.
Yeah, that's made for that. That's right. Whatever, Adam. Hey, quit trying to show me up, right? You're behind the camera. But this missile does go inside there. I know that guy was messing with it earlier. And so that fits it right inside there. Let's see, what else is in there? You can probably put one of his... You can't even do that. Yeah, you can. You can put his little gun on there. Pew, pew,
Nice.
pew, 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 pew.
What about the little radar dish?
Radar dish, no, because it's a little circle. So it won't fit inside there.
And then the jetpack doesn't fit either?
Jetpack, no. Circular. So that's it. Those are the only things that are going to fit inside there. Now the guns do fit. They store at the bottom here. If you wanted to put them in the bottom. One fits there. The other fits come on, right there. So they fit really well, and it doesn't hinder his driving ability. So they roll really well. So you can see they fit, again, they fit right here at the bottom if you wanted to put them in there. Not necessary, but again, I know we all like trying to store most of our stuff onto the vehicle, excuse me, if we can. So let's get this out of the way. Yeah, we can leave him on there. I just wanted to compare him with a few other figures that we have here. One being the... Who is this from again?
iGears?
iGears, yes. The iGears figure, okay? So this is the iGears Ironhide, who, for the longest time, if you were like me, that was going to be your Masterpiece Ironhide. Just because he was the only one we got that, well, yeah, he really was the only one we got, up until recently, that was in Masterpiece scale. So here he is with iGears Ironhide. You can see in bot mode, he is smaller than Masterpiece Ironhide. I would say probably about maybe half an inch smaller in terms of length. Masterpiece Ironhide is maybe a quarter of an inch taller as well. But looking at them both, Masterpiece Ironhide really has this nice red gloss to him. And he looks like he may be like a metal. When he's not, he's plastic. But if you can tell, and I don't know how it's picking it up on the camera, Adam, but you can tell right away that this is really, it looks like plastic. Like this no doubt looks like plastic.
Yeah, like he, on the camera, he looks like he's maybe a very glossy paint or a metal, like you said.
And this one looks, you can tell again, it's just a dull,
it's
flat,
a matte,
dark red. And this one looks glossy to where, from my view, it looks like this could have been actually metal and not plastic like this one here.
Yeah.
So, I did like this one. You know, I'm not going to lie. I did like this one when it came out. That's why I got him and Ratchet. And I was like, man, that's cool. Like, I like the van mode. And I like the bot mode. And Ironhide, obviously, when I first saw them coming out with it, I was like, man, I dig the van mode. I thought it was awesome. Robot mode, not so much. And we'll get into that when we get him into robot mode. But you know, honestly, hands down, obviously MP-27 is a lot better in van mode than iGears is here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that grill he has.
Yeah, and this one I know some have popped it off, and you can pop this off, but then others have broken it. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it on because I leave all my robot or my transformers in robot mode anyway. So to me, it didn't bother it.
Yeah.
Now the one thing I will say that's a plus for the iGears that not so much with the MP is again you can see robot kibble underneath with the legs. This one not so much. I mean you can see it looks like the underside of a truck. If we take the gun out, obviously it's going to look hollow. Whatever. If we take the gun out, it's going to look hollow. I can't really fuss with it, but right there, it just kind of fills in that little gap there. So underneath, I think this one looks a little bit better. Hides everything well, whereas this one you can see the legs themselves. So points to them, points taken away from them. But overall, obviously this one is a lot better looking than this one is in van mode. And then he's got mirrors here, whereas he doesn't because those didn't have those mirrors. Alright, now, next one we want to compare it to is this POS puzzle, which is known as the Classics or Universe or whatever the hell it was, Ironhide that came out years ago. Now, he's obviously more of an SUV than he is a van, and he's a damn puzzle. I mean, you can see all these little pieces here. And whatever, it's supposed to fit your Classics line, so it's not supposed to be, you know, upscaled and really nice like your MPs are. But again, just to kind of show the size differences between them, they're almost the same size in terms of length in vehicle mode. Obviously, height mode, he's a lot taller than he is there, and the color on this one is really crappy. So, again, just kind of show them together. And then the last one we have is little old G1 Ironhide. So here's G1 Ironhide, Classics, Universe, whatever the hell it was, Ironhide, iGears, and then MP. Okay, and I don't know, it's kind of cool. It kind of is really cool to see how they've progressed over the years to get, you know, to where we are today. I like them. The Combiner Wars Ironhide, not so much. I mean, that's just a repaint, and I have him, but he's, you know, in his damn limb mode, so I just didn't even bother to bring him out. Then he's just a repaint, he's a truck. But we all know Ironhide's supposed to be a van, so. Anyways, all right, let's take these guys out of the way. And let's go into robot mode. So we're just gonna stay right there because I'm just gonna da-da-da-da. Here he is. Man, that was fast. I'm a fast transformer. Transforming. So this one's mine. This one here is Adam's. And here he is in robot mode. Okay. Now, robot mode. I know the biggest gripes, two biggest gripes of everybody's, three actually. Side skirts here. This here, this big old diaper. And then tire ass. And it's not like, I mean...
Hey, but at least he can keep it rolling.
He can. He keeps it rolling, even though they hate. And so, but no, but like, he didn't even have, like, they didn't even give him like a little bump ass. They gave him a flat tire ass. So.
I mean, they could at least use the side skirts to fold over that tire, in my opinion.
My opinion too, right? And I agree with you, Adam. I think what they could have done, and you know what? They could have done it easily. They could have taken these two side skirts here, flipped them over to be on the back. These tires could have came up here and kind of covered this, because we look at it, you can see got this big ass gap in the back that's just missing, where it's just empty. These could have easily came up, kind of angled down to cover that up, and these here could have, side skirts could have came to the back. You know, he's got side skirt hips, and you know, just like what's her name? Little cutie Colombian. The hips don't lie. Hip skirts don't lie. Shakira. Hip skirts don't lie. Okay, and these are some ugly ones going on with fugly. So, but aside from that, if we can get past all that, which whatever, that's the only reason I didn't want to initially get in, because I was like, they were so ugly. But we got a pretty good deal for him, so I was like, I couldn't pass it up. I do like his head sculpt. I think he has a nice head sculpt. Really cartoon accurate. Just really nice. The colors, again, are really nice. I do like that. Articulation, he's got, his arms can go not all the way around because they're hindered by the way the shoulder is made, but you got about that much motion. You got the elbow bend here, back. You got the wrist swivel. His hands obviously open up and close. He's got the classic MP hands that open up. Everything is just connected. There's no individual joints on there. Closes down like that. Let's get this out of the way. There you go. In and out. Okay, so here's the thing that pissed me off about mine. And I was looking at Adam's, and he doesn't have this problem. And I was talking to all the guys that actually have this figure in our group. And when I pick his arm up like this, and I go down, that happens. It's like he broke his damn shoulder. I do it again, that happens. I do it on this one here, that happens. So I'm going to show you what it is. We just figured it out because I looked at Adam's. And if you look at yours, you're going to probably be able to tell the difference. And I don't know if, Adam, you can zoom in really well on that or not. But right here, this little red piece here, that's supposed to tab into this slot right there.
Hold on. I got it zoomed. All right, let me focus on it.
Waiting on Adam now.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, this little red bit right here, it slabs or tabs into this little piece right here. Okay, on Adam's, and I would assume everybody else's MP Ironhide, it's not. If you look at mine, it looks more like a triangular shape. Well, on Adam's, it's triangular on top, or it comes down to the slope like this, goes down, and then it actually makes like a straight. I can't explain. Let me look at yours.
Looks like a right angle triangle.
I mean, I guess, Adam, because I don't know what the hell you just said. But if you look at yours and you look at mine, you're going to notice a difference. And that's why mine doesn't tab in, because on the bottom, it's supposed to go down and then straight like this, which is, can you see that? It's supposed to go like this, that, and then this. Whereas mine just looks like a damn triangle. So I pop that in, and I go to move this arm, this ratchet here, it pops open. So now if I push it in a little bit and then pull it down, well, now it's making a liar. If I do this one, if I push it in, just give it just a little bit of force, and then now that ratchet will work. It'll be fine. But if I just hold it and I just do this number, it pops down. And it's not supposed to do that. So I guess I got one of the bad QCs on mine. I mean, it's horrible. I thought I broke it, but I didn't do anything to it. It's just the way it was cut. It was cut like that from the factory. So I guess I got a bad one. Hopefully you guys didn't get one like that, but I got a bad one on mine. So, whatever. Okay, back to him. We were talking about articulation. Head's on a ball joint itself. He can look all the way around, do extra like that. He can look up, down, tilt it somewhat side to side here. Legs can go all the way up like this. Can't go all the way back because of this piece right here. So, can't go all the way back with the legs.
What about outward motion?
He does have outward just about right there. And again, because the hip skirts don't lie, they get in the way. So now if you did this number, you probably could do it. But he cannot go all the way out like this. Alright? He does get, his leg goes all the way back 90 degrees. So that's a good one. Feet, they go forward and back. Side to side. Actually, not too much to the inside, or to the outside. They go to the inside there. So if you are one of those that like to get giant dynamic poses, you can do that. I'm not one of those. My bots just usually stay like this on the shelf. So, whatever. But, so that's the articulation. Another thing I had a problem with myself, which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to get it, was this big diaper area that everybody's been calling it. And I said the same thing. Yes, it's cartoon accurate, but I think they could have made it a little bit smaller. They could have maybe shaved this off a little bit and brought it up a little bit just to make it a little bit smaller, because to me, I don't think it should be that big. It looks like he's wearing a damn Depends diaper. So those are my gripes. Also, another thing, I think right up here in the chest piece, I think that's just way too big. If you go back and you look at the cartoon, you can see on the cartoon this piece is actually folded underneath, so it forms more of a triangular shape on the side here in the cartoon. I think they could have somehow figured out a way to get this piece to fold underneath here and sit underneath the bottom here instead of just holding up this little piece here. Another big gripe of mine, and let me get a drink, 'cause I'm thirsty. is the fact that he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visible screws on top here. Now,
Hold it like
you may
that so I can
think...
zoom in.
You get that?
Yep, got the screws.
You may think no big deal, they're screws, but you know, if we look at all of our other MPs, and I'll bring some out here in a little bit, they don't have any visible screws on the top here. I think that was just kind of lazy on their part. Obviously in the back, you got a shitload of screws, but on a lot of our MPs, we do have screws in the back. Which again, you're gonna display your figure face first or face forward. You're not gonna see them. But this here was just plain lazy, in my opinion. I think they could have easily done that, screwed them in, and have those screw holes covered up. You know, again, maybe my nitpicking, probably. But you know what? I can nitpick because I got shit like this that just falls when I try and put the damn arm down. So, yeah.
So hopefully Repro Labels comes out with something to fix that.
Hopefully. I mean, I doubt it, but whatever. So, anyways, all right, let's go ahead and I'm going to compare him with some other bots and then just put him with his weapon. So, to start off with, here he is next to Bumblebee. You got that in a shot at him?
Yep, sure.
And
do.
a good size comparison, I think that's about right. I think Bumblebee is about that small compared to him. So there's next to Bumblebee. Here he is next to a picture of a Bumblebee. Alright, you got that on?
Yes, I do.
All right. Here he is next to a can of Bumblebee tuna. And here he is next to Ant-Bee from the old Andy Griffith cartoon, movie, TV show. I've had one too many of these.
So now is that Bumblebee tuna? Is that made out of bumblebees or what is that?
You know, I don't want to know. I really don't. But there we go. All right. Now screwing around there. Let's pull in. We're gonna pull in the staple of all Transformers, which is MP-10. This one obviously is the Hasbro version. But if you look at that size there, that's pretty good. Just stay right there, Adam. Fill in some mumbo jumbo. I'll be right back. Just stay there.
All right.
Talk about whatever.
Yeah. So as you can see, they are pretty much accurate. Here's Sideswipe for another bot accuracy. And for the most part, I feel he is very accurate for his height. And
I'm back. Quit trying to steal my thunder.
I'm not.
Okay, so what I was going to do, and I'm too lazy to do it, I was going to transform this guy to show the height comparison of them two. But here's Ratchet, which made it the exact same mold for that one. Again, I used to like these as my MPs. As my MP Ratchet and my MP Ironhide. But
Never
again,
noticed he has butt legs.
We can see the thing that he is just small. Now, in some of the cartoons, again, Hasbro was never perfect on their size comparisons. I remember an episode where he's like the size of a mini-bot compared to Prime, and then an episode where he's as tall as he is next to Prime. So they never got it right, but Ironhide should be about this tall next to Prime. That's about accurate. I was always okay with these just because they were what was out, but now that I got these, I'm probably going to put these guys in my classics, and these are my classic molds as well. I did like this one in robot mode, just because, you know what, he doesn't have tire ass. The tires actually hide really well underneath. They're on the back, but they're more upper back than they are by the ass. And everything to me looks better. He has no side skirts, which he did. If you guys own this mold here, and you remember, you had the hips skirts that would fit right in here on the side, and they were always sticking out. But you were able to fold them back and hide them away here. So they gave him more of that V shape, if you will, and just made him look more sleek than the way our Masterpiece Ironhide is right now.
And would
So. I guess yeah, he does open his arms up like that.
Would the iGear Ironhide also have that little neck hood thing going on too? Yeah.
Right, yeah, that sits right up in there. You can just kind of move that down if you want to.
Oh, okay.
But, I just keep them up like that. So yeah, I mean, again, for what it was, the iGears one was cool. Obviously, I took this one and put it as my MP just because it is an official MP, and I would put these guys with the classics. These, again, feel more of a classics now. I'm looking at them compared to the MP. So, let's see, what else do we got here? And the arms do come up. I said they didn't earlier, but you can't just take them and fold them straight up. You got to fold them out. So he won't get an actual straight up like the way Prime does. He won't get that motion there. He's going to get just an out. So he's going to be the Y in your YMCA chant. So, but again, just standing next to MP Prime. Damn it, those stupid shoulders. All right, and then again, like Adam pointed out, here he is next to Sideswipe. And again, I think that's a good. I think that's a good scale. I think the scale wise is on point with these guys here. Let's bring in some other. Let's get these guys out of the way. Yeah, you're just gonna go over there somewhere, wherever. And bring in some Decepticons. So here is Apollyon, or our MP Megatron. So again, pretty good scale wise with him. Here he is with the Fans Toys.
Reflector.
Yeah. Fans Toys Reflector. I always thought that they maybe were a little bit too tall, that Fans Toys made them too tall. But again, they were scouts. They were out scouting things. So, I mean, I guess that's a pretty good size for them to be. And then here he is with the Fans Toys. Come on. Insecticons. Let's get these guys out of the way. So, again, good height. And if you guys don't own these here, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, these are awesome. These are heavy. Like, these things are way heavier. For his height, he's way heavier than this guy is. And he's probably about on point with this guy here in terms of weight. And it is ridiculous. And they're just so awesome. But we're not here to look at them. We're here to look mainly at him. But I just kind of wanted to show you the comparisons there with just different bots. And let's look at the accessories. Apollyon, you're going to stay there. So, let's get back to these here. This cannon here, or this little doohickey here, fits right on his back. It'll sit right inside there. And now he's got that type of job there. You can put this little radar dish right up on his forearm there, so we could talk to Prime or locate whatever. Not talk to him, but locate stuff. And like he'd located my beer because I'm thirsty again. That goes there. Backpack again, just gonna go right onto the little backpack there. And that way, like I said, they used to all fly in the very beginning of the episodes, and now all of a sudden they forgot how to fly. And they need to have like jetpacks, so you can make him fly. And then there you go.
Now, I don't know if you have one, but do we know if the Takara flight stands work with him if we want to keep him in that flight mode?
Who had a flight stand for the car? I can't remember.
Tracks.
I haven't opened my tracks yet.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
we can't
no,
test that.
I can't test that out. I don't work with the Seeker stands. I would say I have those, but that won't work. So no, I don't know if he works with the flight stand or not because my tracks isn't open yet. I just don't have any room on my damn shelf. First world collector's problem. I have all these new toys. I just can't put them on my damn shelves. All right, now go into the hands, and if I remember how these opens up like this. Just open that up. Put his hand back inside there. Close it up. And you can get his hand, his other hand here, where he's going to use the force and just go. Actually, use the dark side and throw lightning at you. Or
it's the Force Lightning, Jack. Get it right.
Whatever. It's the dark side lightning, Adam. When Palpatine uses it.
The Jedi can use it too, sir.
Well, you know what? I'm making him a dang Sith Lord, and then he can shoot out like I don't know, freeze ray with that one. And again, they just connect. And this, I really don't know what the hell these were. I don't remember the episode where he had these orange deals on, or red deals, but whatever. He can shoot out. Who the hell knows? It fits on there anyways. And then again, he can hold this gun here. Now the deal with these are, and I don't know how you can catch it there, Adam, but
let me zoom in real quick on the
on
hands.
the typical, as I'm talking, on the typical MPs, they're more centered. This one really is on the very, very back of his hand, so they're kind of hard to get in. The other ones are more centered in the middle of the palm, whereas this one, the little peg hole for it, is actually on the very back of his palm there. Can you get that?
Yeah, see, and on mine, I thought where that little slot is,
Right,
where
that's
his
just
hands meet.
yeah, that's where it
I thought the
bends.
gun went there, but it doesn't fit.
No.
It's
in the
a
back, so
struggle.
that's- yeah, it is. You have to get it in there and kind of twist it, and I mean, it's just a pain in the ass to get it in there. I mean, it goes in there, but it's such a pain in the damn ass to get it in there that, you know, whatever. We're just gonna put it in there, and he can hold it, you know, without even plugging it in. And then obviously, it's gonna hold on really well, so no worries there. So that's that. His guns, which are on Adam's, let me get them off before Adam takes off with my guns, and I'm like, what the hell happened to my guns? Jeez Louise, come on, man. Adam, do you mind if I just... never mind. I was going to say, do you mind if I smash it? But no, I'm good.
Nah, because I don't want to replace it with yours.
Oh, okay, that's true. And I don't want to replace it with yours once it's smashed up. Same thing, he can hold both guns. Again, it's a job to get them in there because just the way that peg is in there. And then his thumb, too. It's really close together to where it makes it really almost difficult to get it inside there because of how close his thumb is to the rest of his palm. But if you force it in there, I mean, not force it, but if you get it in there right, you can get them both in there on both hands. So there he goes. And then the last piece here that works is he's got an extra face that you can change out. Okay, so on this one, on their typical ones, when you do the face change, you got to sit there and try and do this number and that number to pull it off. On his mohawk, since he's got a mohawk, you can just pull it off. But they made it actually really neat, so where you can just push the back of his mohawk forward, and it pops his face right off, and you can pull his face off. So you can get his old face off, and put his screaming face on, or his concerned face, and just put that bad boy right back on there. And now he's like, oh my god.
Let's zoom in on that.
Yeah, zoom in. You got that?
Focus on it. Yep, got it.
Alright, so you can recreate where he's like, you know, whatever he says, and then Megatron's like, such heroic nonsense, and then he's dead. So that's what that face is really kind of for, so just to blast him up. And that sucked. I was like, man, that sucks when he died. I remember I watched it as a kid and I was like, what? Ironhide died? But, you know, whatever. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I left out. I don't think so. Is he worth getting? I mean, if you don't have... I ran out of time on my camera, so I'm starting this again. And I'm not going to edit any of this crap. I'm just putting it all up on there because, you know what? I don't do editing. I just don't. I'm going to put it on there, and if you like it, great. If not, well, you know, here we are. Like I was saying, is he worth getting? If you don't have an MP, and I know Voodoo is coming out with one, or not Voodoo, but it's going to be called Voodoo, whatever the thing is called. I've seen theirs. It's neat, but the face sculpt really isn't Ironhide to me, or Ratchet, when we look at them. So, he's worth getting. You know, all of his flaws. For mine, I got more flaws than anybody else because my shoulders do that, and that really pisses me off. But, you know, whatever. I'm not going to sit there and play with him. I don't really transform my figures. I transformed him once just to put him in a bot mode, and he's going to stay that way. I'm not going to transform him back into his van mode. So, he's got the side skirts here, and you know what? I mean, you can get past that. They're not horrible. I mean, like I said, it would have been better if they could figure out a way to transform him to the back. But, you know what? The face is nice on them. He's a nice size. Again, I like the way he scales with Prime. He scales well with Prime. He scales well with Apollyon. And, yeah, I like him. You know, like I said, I really didn't care for him to begin with. But, you know, I like him. He's going to work, and like I said, he'll take the place on my MP shelf. And the other guy will just go to my classic shelf, and that'll be that. So, again, those are my thoughts. You guys feel free to comment in the comments below. And like us on, we got Facebook, we got, what else we got?
Twitter,
Instagram, and then our YouTube channel. If you like us, please subscribe to us on YouTube. And check us out on our other sites. And until next time, take it easy.
And as always, may the force be with you.